Hello. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Another episode of the Brisco and Big Ace Show. Getting into a holiday weekend. Wes, how are you doing, my friend?
Doing good. It's been a busy past couple of weeks. Was in Canada and in St. Louis, and now getting ready for Memorial Weekend.
Yeah, man. It's crazy times. Let's dive into you went to St. Louis. We didn't talk about this, man. You went to that fan fest. We
hmm
pumped it up on here. That thing was huge. I heard from some other people who were there and said it was a great time. How was it?
It was awesome. Herb Simmons really did a great job of promoting it and bringing in all the legends that came and showed up. And he had a great show, a great indie show, and it was pretty cool because it was would have been nice if it was a little separated, but it was just one day of just tons of chaos.
Yeah.
So I didn't get in until I was supposed to get in at 7, and then I didn't get in until like 3:30 in the morning.
Dang.
Yeah, so I
And
had
you
that.
and you were traveling with Haku, right?
Yeah, he did not make it. He made it in the morning.
Oh, okay.
So I was. We were on the same. Well, I'll get into that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
But so we finally. I finally make it to St. Louis. I get there, I go check into my room, and the guy said he gave my room away. I said, "What?" I said, "It was paid for, da 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 da." Yeah, well, we didn't think you were going to show up. But I was like, "It's paid for. So it shouldn't even matter if I showed up or not." Um, my flight was late. That happens all the time. You're right by the airport. Oh, well, trying, and I'm just like, no, it doesn't work that way. Guy was a dick. Ended up having to buy my own room, and like it was just a huge ordeal. And apparently the guy tried to get in JBL's face that night. Yeah, it was wild. So I don't know. The hotel wasn't the best of hotels.
Wasn't like our Waterloo hotel.
No, it wasn't nice at all. Friendly at all. It was. I mean, the daytime staff was friendly. Nighttime staff not so much.
Ugh. So then you do the fan fest. That's a good time. You got to meet a bunch of people, bunch of wrestlers that were there. Papa Brisco was there with you as well.
Yeah, he got award there. I forgot what it's like going into the St. Louis Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame. So he got inducted to that. Um, yeah, it was just being with Cowboy Bob Orton, Too Cold Scorpio, um, Haku, Barbarian, the Cuban Assassin, JBL. Um, the list goes on and on. Jimmy Hart. It was cool to see Jimmy Hart. I haven't seen Jimmy Hart in a while.
Yeah, baby, come on, baby.
Yeah, he still talks like that.
I know.
So that was pretty fun.
That's awesome. You mentioned Cowboy Bob Orton. We can bring this up real quick because it happened at this fan fest that you were at over the weekend. It broke that uh, online that Randy Orton has been told not to return to in-ring action by his doctors. Apparently, it was said by Bob at the fan fest, and he, and if you read what he actually said, because obviously they were only just saying that part, he was saying that like the doctors are kind of their advice to him was like, yeah, you shouldn't probably wrestle anymore. But he's like, Randy's gonna do Randy. He'll decide when he's done and all that. So, there's still that big question mark if Randy Orton will make a return to the ring ever. Uh, kind of interesting to hear that he's been told by doctors that it's not a good idea. You're someone who's known Randy a little bit. What do you think? You think we'll ever see him back?
If his doctors told him not to, I hope he doesn't.
Yeah.
If he's fully cleared, I hope he comes back and does whatever he wants. But to be honest with you, his health is more important than me seeing him in the ring. He's a friend and, of course, family. Known him my whole life, so I wouldn't. I don't want no one to go out there and like hurt themselves or be told like put themselves in a worse position because he has kids, he has a family, he has a good life. So there comes a point where what's more important, living a good life with your family or possibly being in a wheelchair or not, being able to play with your kids or pick them up from school. You never know what could happen. So my best bet and what I would say is whatever the doctors say. I mean, I would get multiple diagnoses. Don't just go with the first doctor. See a bunch of specialists, and then go with whatever is in your heart. But you know, he's been out for a while.
Yeah, over a year, I think. I think Mania last year was the last time he was there. So, yeah, I'm with you. If he's being advised not to, I don't want to see him put his body further on the line and make more mess than needed. Uh, Dude had a stellar career. You know what I mean? And it's there was a picture floating around. I should have got it so I could show it to you. I don't know if you saw it, but it's Orton. It's Edge, Cena, Orton, because they're kind of the last of that ruthless aggression era.
And Batista.
Yeah, but he's already been gone, so the picture that's floating around
Oh.
right now is just those three. And like kind of making a big deal because they all just like Edge has already said his last match is coming up this summer. Cena's basically been like, this is about done for me, which who knows with Cena.
What about Roman too?
Yeah, I mean, but I think they consider Roman like the class after, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, there's already been
But
talks of him not resigning and going straight to Hollywood.
which I mean, he could do. He could easily do.
But also, the statement too was Tony Khan said, or whatever Khan it was, said that they would work with Reigns if he did want to like do like part-time movies, part-time wrestling. So I'm thinking he's probably going to be a part-timer in the next year or two.
Yeah, we're gonna see him on that Brock Lesnar schedule. That's
Yeah.
that's what's gonna happen with Roman, which is fine. I saw one of the movies he was in like briefly in the beginning, and I mean he didn't. It wasn't a lot, but it was hilarious what he did. It was like a David Spade movie on Netflix. It's actually a really funny movie, but he's like in the whole front scene, and like yeah, it's hilarious. Um, yeah, I don't know. Plus he had that cancer, scare years ago and stuff like that. And he's got a family, he's got kids, so like he's done everything he could do for WWE really at this point, right? Longest, I mean, of this era, longest reigning champion. So it's like really easy to not be putting your body on line and go to Hollywood. And dude's got a great look. Why not?
I mean, he has a great look. I think he'll do really well. I mean, I don't I don't see him not succeeding in Hollywood at all. I mean,
Yeah, 100%.
yeah. So he's one of those that has the it factor, and he can go anywhere with it and make money.
I'm curious about the Usos because that's another two guys that they've been there, I think, a lot longer than people remember.
I was one of their first matches.
Were you tagging with Woods then?
Yeah, it was at
Nice.
SICW.
Nice. That's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know you got along with those guys very well backstage. So like they're and I've met them too when I worked at the radio station. We brought them over to our amateur baseball stadium so they could throw the first pitch out before the house show. Brought him back and everything. Yeah, they're super cool guys. Very nice guys.
Yeah.
Had a blast.
Well, I mean, I would like to see a feud against, Jimmy and John. Like that'd be good. Like have them wake up and feud.
Yeah.
And then eventually they can all come back together. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a bunch of different routes they could go. Who knows what they'll do?
Yeah.
But
Hottest thing in wrestling.
I don't see them going anywhere though. I don't see them.
I don't.
They're just too good. I don't see them because they can cut a promo, they can talk, they have the look, they can wrestle better than anybody on the roster. I mean, they're phenomenal, and they have charisma. They just, and they're loved. So I don't, and yeah, they've had some issues outside of WWE, but other than that, they're pretty clean. Yeah, Jay's had some issues, but everyone has. So,
Mhm.
but I don't see them going anywhere.
No. They've cemented their legacy with WWE. They won't hop or do something else. It's just they've been there for so long, and they've been the face of the tag team division for many years now, and even the last couple of years, face of kind of the whole thing because of Roman and the Bloodline. So, which again, like the hottest thing in wrestling this last like year and a half, the Bloodline.
Yeah.
You know
So
what I mean?
yeah, I don't see it going.
Yeah. No, I hear that. So, okay, but now let me hear because it feels like you always just kind of don't have the best of luck sometimes when you're traveling. So, what was the how were you getting? Because you told me you got delayed, or was this the one that you legit just had to come home the next day?
No. So me and Haku were on the same flight home. Um, it was Sunday, and we're supposed to be at the airport at 1. We get to the airport at 1, and the flight's delayed. So we're like, oh, okay, whatever. We'll go grab lunch. We'll grab lunch, come back. Flight's delayed. Like, okay, no big deal. Flight gets delayed again. Now it's getting towards 9 o'clock.
Oh,
And we're like, okay, so then now that's 10 o'clock our time in Orlando. So I'm like,
right.
wait, is this flight really? And then they make an announcement that this flight is no longer leaving. It's getting expected by the DEA because the flight was coming from South America, and apparently the pilot smuggled some narcotics,
What?
and the plane has to be like evidence. They have to like take the plane or whatever. So they make announcements. They don't really say that, but I hear from somebody else that's what happened, and they're like, "Well, no one. The next flight's not until Wednesday, and
Oh,
this is Sunday,
right.
and this is not a place where I live.
Right.
I don't live there. I don't have a residence there, and they weren't going to give vouchers. They weren't going to. So I was like, I looked at Haku. I was like, what are we going to do? He's like, brother, we go home. I said, okay. He's like, you follow me. So I follow him. We finally get to, I think, Southwest. I guess he was already on the flight with a travel agent or somebody, but we ended up getting a flight home. I didn't get home till like 5 in the morning.
Oh,
But yeah, that was a great, and that was Mother's Day. Then slept half the day and then drove home to go see my mom for 3 hours.
man.
So it was a rough weekend. I should have just flew out of Tampa.
Good.
Apparently, my dad and brother made it home safely.
What are the flippin' odds that the
Yeah,
plane
because
you're supposed to be on is getting inspected because of drug smuggling?
yeah, yep. I was just like, okay. I was just like, get me home.
Another one for your crazy airline stories when you're traveling. Jeez, man, that's
Yeah.
insane. That's insane. Now, I mean, but is that a thing though? Is that a thing? Are flights still getting canceled on the regular? I mean, obviously this wasn't because you said the whole DEA, but I mean, is that still a thing?
I mean, last week my Canadian flight got canceled. I don't know. It's only the not so good airlines.
Ah, okay. So like Spirit.
Spirit, Frontier, all those airlines, Allegiant, they all suck.
Yeah, I remember having to do some like Frontier and Spirit flights when I was traveling around with Ragnar. They weren't buying my flights, so this is not a knock at them. It's really not a knock at anybody. I get it; it's cost whatever. But yeah, man, it was a gamble every time. Like, are we gonna be on time? Are we even gonna leave? Like, what's
How much
where's
you're
the
going to
plane
charge me for
get us?
my bags?
Yep, yep.
It's always something. But you know what? It is what it is. That's why I try to. It's better to spend extra money and fly a legit airline than to skim it out. Because even if you skim it out, unless you're legit not bringing anything with you, then
Right.
yes. But if you're trying to bring a backpack or anything, you might as well buy a nice ticket because they're going to charge you the same amount. They're going to charge you like $60 each way for a backpack or something stupid.
Right.
They'll charge you if you didn't have your boarding pass on your phone. It's $25 for them to print it out. For them to help you at the desk, it's $35 for them just to talk to you.
That's insane, dude.
So there comes to the point where it's like, do you really want to travel like that, or would you rather spend a little extra money and get the care and like, you know, it is what it is. It all depends on how you're traveling. I mean, if you just have nothing on you and you're just flying, then yeah, that's cool. But if you have a backpack or anything else, it's not cool.
Man.
Or if you want to get on time anywhere, because you're definitely not getting on time with the United Airlines.
Right. All right. Well, what do you got next then? What are we doing? What's your next show?
We had a huge show this weekend in Orlando.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, Atomic.
Nice. Who you got? Who you got? Is the title on
Um,
the line?
yep, and I'm actually wrestling someone that I've wrestled whew, probably 25 times.
Really?
Yeah, my buddy Caleb Conway. Um, he's been on Impact. He's been on Ring Warriors, Paragon, pretty much everything that I've ever done. He's been a part of, and me and him we have some really good chemistry. So it's going to be a match that I'm really looking forward to. It's going to be a match that like we're going to tear down the house. Like I'm really excited for it.
Nice, dude. I'm gonna
Yeah.
pull up. I'm gonna pull up the picture here.
Yeah, it'll be a really stacked show too. I mean, it's going to be Memorial Weekend. There's going to be tons of people. Home
Boom.
to Orlando, Florida. Yeah,
There you go. Atomic Legacy Wrestling gonna be on Fight TV, everybody. So if you're not in Orlando, you can still watch it. Get it. Fight TV pay-per-view events. Saturday, May 26th and the 27th. What's the time here? Pay-per-view starts at 5:30. So you can watch Wes beat up on this Caleb Conley clown. I'm gonna call him a clown because I don't know
I don't know, dude. He's no clown. He's actually
him.
going to be one of my toughest opponents. He's like one of the guys that if anybody could take the title, it would be him.
There you go. You heard it, guys. You need to watch this show then. Real
Yeah,
big
it's gonna
contender
be
right here.
yeah, it's gonna be crazy. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, this is crazy. You got what do we got? We got Leva Bates making her return. Uh Bobby Fish. You've got Violet J from ICP coming. Sue Young is gonna be there. Always a good time seeing Sue Young. Man, yeah, it's a stacked show. So if you're in that Orlando area, guys, get your tickets. Be out there. It's Saturday.
Yeah, I think there's only standing room left, so better hurry up.
Get them. And if you're not there, Fight TV, pay per view. Get that, dude.
Yep.
That'll be cool. That'll be
So we
super.
got a birthday coming up, don't we?
Yeah, man, I'm getting old. It sucks. It sucks. Yeah. But no, I turned 41 on Friday. Oh, man.
Nice.
So I'm going to spend it golfing down in Missouri, Lake of the Ozarks.
Lake of the Ozarks. So is that where that movie was or that TV show was filmed?
I guess I never saw it. I don't know if it was filmed
You
there.
never saw it?
I never saw Ozarks.
Oh wow. Well, at least you have something to look forward to watching when you get back.
I guess you're like the third person in the last month who's been like, oh yeah, Ozarks, and then like I've never seen it, and we're like, what? So yeah, I do need to watch it, but yeah, man, it's a cool spot though, man. Really nice lake and just a bunch of cool things. Really nice golf courses. So yeah, we're playing 2 rounds on my birthday, and then a round the next day, and then Yeah, relaxing, dude. Eat some good food and feeling old.
That's good, man. This should be a fun birthday. I can't believe you haven't seen the Ozarks.
I know. I dude, I'm so bad with TV, man. I'm so bad with
I'm
TV shows.
worse than you are, but I mean, at least seen. At least I haven't finished it, so you got me there. But
Well, I'm gonna have to check it out because I keep getting told that I need to see this. So, what is the premise? Is it like just in a town? Is it a? I thought it was like a show about prison. Am I wrong on that?
no drug smuggler.
Okay. And is it based in like a lake town?
Yeah, the lake town of the
Lake of
Ozarks.
the Ozarks. So yeah, okay.
Yeah,
So
it's
yeah, that's again. I don't know the
they
film.
all tie it in together. It's a good show. It's a really good show. So has Troy announced? I've heard some couple of things that Troy says that he might be bringing some talent to Waterloo this year. Hopefully, we'll see some stuff. Or everyone looking forward? Everyone in St. Louis was looking forward to it. So I think Waterloo is going to be a good time this year.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I don't think they've been. I mean, I haven't seen any schedule announced, but I can confirm we are doing a live show. So if you get that all access pass, it's free to come see the live Brisco and Big A show. We'll bring a guest on. We'll have some fun. What last year we had IRS,
Yeah,
Mr.
that was a good one.
Rotunda. Yeah, Mr. Rotunda on there, and then we got stood up by somebody else. So we won't name names, but she knows who she is. Uh, and then yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. It's what's special about that is like that's where the show began. We did our very first episode with Brian Cage in the hotel at Waterloo at that Hall of Fame weekend. So to be able to bring the show live, and let's be honest, it's gotten bigger and better every year that we've done it there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean, as far as what we do and the reaction from the live audience. So um, be there. Be if you're in the Midwest, even if you're not, but you're looking for a little vacation away. Waterloo, I'm not going to lie to you. I cannot sell you on the city. It's a city in Iowa, but the actual weekend and the events, I can sell you on that.
yes, it's always a good time. And I was telling everyone that went to the St. Louis Hall of Fame that it's basically the same thing, a little bit more time, so you get to actually don't you're not as rushed. So it's a really good experience for all the fans and for everyone to come because you actually get to hang out with everyone and talk with everyone. And it's always a great experience, and it's just right around the corner. So guys, make sure you get your tickets. Make sure you plan and book at the hotel because it's actually a nice hotel and the staff there are very nice and it's always a good time.
You know what's going to be weird this year?
Hmm.
Like, this will be the first year that I'll be actually being hitting you up and being like, hey, man, you want to go to the gym?
I don't think we'll be waiting now.
That's never happened.
I'm sleeping.
Yeah, no, the hotel though, A plus, man. That place looks nice now. So
Yeah.
definitely join us for that. That's dude, July shaping up to be an insane month. I am book solid wrestling wise, July.
I can't believe July is just right around the corner.
Right?
I
Next,
mean,
next
holy
week's
moly.
June, bro.
I know.
Mm, mm-mm. It's going by too fast. Before you know it, it's going to be, winter again.
Oh, I can't wait.
Ugh. The only reason I'm excited is I get to go on that cruise in January. So that's
Mhm.
the only reason. Which means I'll be in your not necessarily neck of the woods, but your state.
Yeah.
I'll be a bit south from you, but
So
we'll be in South Beach for a night or two.
that'll be fun though.
Yeah, we're excited. Top Shelf Tommy, man, he ain't never been a part of this, or I don't even know if he's been to like Miami or Florida or anything. So like, we're gonna show him how it goes.
Oh goodness.
He's
Yeah.
gonna drink himself to death, Wes. That's what I predict.
Well, just keep them safe because Miami does not shut down 24 hours.
He's gonna text me and be like, "Where the hell are you?" I'm gonna be like, "We're on the boat, bro. Where the hell are you?" You know, he's got himself a lady now though, so he's been behaving a lot more. So
Well, that's good. That's good.
top, good old top shelf. But yeah, man. Just to promote whatever we all have going on there, check it out though. Twitch and YouTube, the 2 Count Tuesday nights. We go live. We just had a cat named Nasty Nick Nolan on the show last night. Really, really good guy. Trained with Kendrick and Tommy Dreamer, as well
Ooh.
as he's still part of the gym over at Black and Gold in Iowa and Davenport, Rollins' school. So uh, you know, it was cool to hear him talk about sending Rollins his matches and stuff like that and getting the feedback and just his story. So it's fun, man. Check it out. We got great guests coming on there. We got some cool guests coming on here. I'm pretty pumped, man.
That is really cool that you had him on.
Yeah, dude, it's cool. Like, we like bringing on some of these indie cats that like we've seen and know they're good, but they're trying to get more eyes on them. So
Yeah.
it's very cool. It's very cool what we're doing up here in the Midwest. So yeah, man. I'm excited. Dude, look at all these. I'll show you some of these posters, man. Look at this. A lot of these people have been on the shows, man. These are the shows that I just did recently. Oh, yeah, I have that filter on. Look, there's your buddy, Matty Starr, that jerk.
I can't see. It's all blurred out.
Yeah.
All blurred out.
We tried. But yeah, man. It's going to be cool to get you back here in Iowa. And then it's going to be cool to try to make some trips down to Florida here soon, too, maybe, get down there. I mean, Halloween Horror Nights is coming up already. Gosh, that's crazy.
I know. I can't wait.
Now that I've been to it, I'm ready. Because I don't know if you remember, but last year I came home and I had like the worst chafing for like 2 weeks because of how like quick we were moving throughout that park and the humidity, and I was fat. I am fat and I was sweating. Like, I'm ready, dude. I got like my compression shorts. I got like the most comfy shoes I got. Like, I'm ready to go. Like,
we're gonna do it how we did it last year. We're gonna have it all mapped out. We're gonna get it done.
I'm seasoned now. I'm not no rookie no more. I'm ready.
Yeah. Hopefully they won't charge me twice like they did last time.
Dude,
I did get refunded, but
you should have been like, I also want 2 free passes for next year.
Yeah, I should have.
Yeah, then we didn't have to pay.
At least discount.
Dude, but no, I'm pumped for that, man. We got a lot of exciting things coming up.
Yeah,
we really do. Yeah, man. I don't know if we'll be back next week because Monday's a holiday, and we generally do this Monday, even though today's not Monday.
Yeah, we'll probably be back. I'm thinking Wednesday or Thursday.
Sounds like a plan. So, guys, check it out. YouTube, subscribe. Please share with everybody. Comment. Tell us you like it. Tell us what you want to see. Tell us who you want to see. If there's a guest you want to see and we can get a hold of them, we'll try. So, help us out. We love doing this. We love checking in with y'all. And we'll do it again next week. Happy Memorial Day weekend, everybody. Be safe. Enjoy it. Summer's here. So let's have some fun.
Yeah.